Next on today's beer review, we're going to be looking at Milk Stout. This is a stout brewed with milk sugars by Lancaster Brewing Company, and it's coming in at 5% ABV. Check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich, and welcome to today's beer review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing, hitting that like button, hit that little notification button. It really helps the channel out. And today, we are looking at Lancaster Brewing Company's Milk Stout. No fancy name, nothing like that, it just says Milk Stout on it. And this was brewed and canned by Lancaster Brewing Company at 302 North Plum Street, Lancaster, PA. I am not, being paid by them, but figure might as well give you all the information. And it said it says Milk Stout brewed with milk sugar. We're proud to present America's original craft milk stout. Notes of coffee, milk chocolate, roasted malt goodness play counterpoint to a subtle sweetness of additional milk sugar. Still the best, you can't go wrong with our award-winning Lancaster Milk Stout. I guess we'll check that out. It also says that it is 5% ABV. It says 14 OG, I'm not sure what that is, 25 IBU, and it actually says the color of it is going to be black. Now, it says to use a what do you call it, a pint glass. I'm going to use my trusty stout glass for this one here, and it's clean and all that kind of stuff like that. So let's crack this open and see what it's like. First off, it does indeed pour. I wouldn't say it's black, actually. It's more of a chestnutty type of, I'm thinking like chestnut colored stain, you know. I'll tell you, there's a nice chocolate sweetness that has already started to permeate through the bar, which is pretty impressive. It does say here, thank you for supporting independent craft brewing, which I do here at the channel, try to as much as possible. And it also says that it is proudly crafted in Lancaster County, PA. And it says drink safely. So, let's give the nose a try. I'm getting the roastiness of a stout. There's definitely a coffee hint here, which is nice. I like that. What else? There's a sweetness to it. It's sort of a roasted chocolate sweet. It smells a little bit like a sweetened coffee drink. But yeah, it's more coffee and chocolate I'm getting more than anything else. And there's definitely that good sort of stout, aroma to it, which is really nice because that is a flavor that I am a fan of. All right, you know what? We've done enough of the nose. Real quick, it is 5%, so we're not talking about a heavy hitter. Some lacing on the glass. And I mean, 5%, I don't want to talk it down like it's not a good amount of ABV. It is. It's average for a beer. It is. It's an average ABV for an average, let's say a Budweiser or something like that. So 5% is not going to kill you, but you'll know it's there. The carbonation does seem pretty robust, especially for a stout. All right, let's give it a taste. That's very nice. What do I mean by that? I'm getting chocolate on the front end. I'm getting that coffee roastiness mid-tongue. I'm also getting, and this is what I think is sort of interesting, I'm also getting a hint of like a molasses flavor. Not brown sugar, I mean like molasses. Like, there's sort of that sort of dark sugary flavor that's there. So it's definitely, you can taste the sugar component here. It's sweeter than your average stout. It's almost like somebody has taken a coffee and put a sweetener into it. It's not thick. It's not thin either. It's right about what I would want it to be. The mouthfeel is good. The flavor lasts a while. And it is that good flavor of a nice cup of coffee. Although I am a black coffee drinker for the most part, this is like a good cup of coffee. Little hint of like mocha in there or chocolate. and just a hair of sweetness. And that sweetness actually only really comes to the front when you actually exhale. You swallow it, there's a little exhale, and suddenly it sort of bursts with a little bit of sweetness on the back end of the tongue. I'm getting no alcohol burn, which does not surprise me. This is 5%, so we're not talking about a super heavy ABV beer here. So would I buy this again? Yeah, definitely. One, it was relatively inexpensive. I want to say a 6-pack, not a 4-pack, a 6-pack was like $12.99 when I bought it. And I think I got this at Wegmans in New Jersey, and it is definitely a worthwhile purchase. This is not something that I'm going to sit here and go, oh my God, I spent so much money and this beer did not sort of like live up to the expectation. I didn't spend a tremendous amount of money, and what I got here is a very solid, very enjoyable product. So I'm really pleased with that. So yes, would I have it again? Absolutely. Would I buy it again? Yes. Should you look for it and try it? Yeah, if you're looking for a good basic milk stout, this is excellent. It hits all the bases. You have the roastiness, you have a little bit of the chocolate, you have that sort of sweetness that's in there. Just now, after drinking probably half this beer, I'm getting just a little bit of warmth in the stomach, but nothing that's overwhelming. This is a very easy drinking stout, but I'm happy to say you will know that it is a stout. So yeah, this is definitely an enjoyable beer, and I'm very happy that I have another 5 of these to sit back and drink. And I'm going to do that in a moment, but real quick, once again, this is Lancaster Brewing Company's Milk Stout, and it is brewed with milk sugar in Pennsylvania, and it's brewed and canned by Lancaster Brewing Company. And is it one I would recommend? Yeah, I would try this out. You know, it's not going to break the bank. Is it a mind-blowing, going to change the world type of stout? No. Is it a good stout? Absolutely. Is it one that could be a daily drinker? Probably. If you're a stout person, particularly if you like the milk stouts, which are a little sweeter, this is pretty solid and really, really reflects well on the entire genre. So this is one I would definitely try out. Anyway, folks, I'm going to sit back, drink the rest of this one, enjoy my evening, and I'll see you next time on End of the Day Beer Review. Cheers.